It's go time. Let's get into this match. Lower final. Winner of this will play Tempo to see who qualifies for the main event for Salt Mine 4 in Europe. Toxiic has just eliminated Diaz in the previous round. Rw9 has just eliminated Mozzarella. But only one of them can advance to have a shot at Tempo today, a player who's already beaten Rw9. And Toxiic is not, in fact, Danish. Let me fix that. There we go. He's still English, don't worry. And what is going on here? We got Rw9 in the Octane. Rw9 can't make up his mind today. One game is in the Fennec, one game is in the Octane. Very interesting to see Rw9 in the Octane on occasion. Toxiic wishes he was Danish. Yeah, probably, but that's because he's English, and literally anything's an upgrade from England. So it's more talking about England than Denmark, to be honest. Don't gas yourselves up that much, you Danes. Toxiic is a player who's given Rw9 some good games in the past, but overall, historically, this has been a very Rw9-sided matchup. I'll pull up the RL Jules record between the two so we can take a closer look at what their overall series score is. Their all-time series record. Rw9 today, though, and as of late, has not been anywhere near the dominant player he once was. He does still rank higher than Toxiic, that's for sure, who has kind of also been struggling. I think both these guys have been struggling just a little bit compared to their past selves. The all-time rivalry between Rw9 and Toxiic is 4-1 in favor of Rw9. He's won 4 of their 5 series they've played against each other. Rw9, of course, was a pretty consistent top 4, top 6 player. Even, well, a very consistent top 4 player in Salt Mine last year. Toxiic was struggling to get at a group stage. Rw9 so far is off to a great start. Foshi for life, thanks for the brand new Prime. Welcome to the channel. Toxiic on the board with a kickoff goal. Yeah, Rw9 has been, I think, pretty busy with real life studies. I think they just had their final exams 2 weeks ago in Saudi, so I think most of the Saudi players were pretty busy with school and their final exams for whatever semester they were in. They also just had Saudi E-League, so he's probably been in a bit of school and 3v3 mindset, and now he's trying to get back into 1v1 in time for Salt Mine. The thing is, though, if he does make it to main event, there will be quite a few weeks before the main event happens. That's in middle of December. We're right now in the middle of November, so a month until main event. If Rw9 can make it today, he'll have plenty of time to prepare. That's a great goal by Toxiic. Super convincing flip reset fake. So tied the game. He was 3 down. Now it's 3 all. Yeah, the competition definitely leveled up, though. Comp definitely leveled up. I think that the EU quals especially have seen a lot of new names who have really impressed this time around. Players like Shadi and Tempo have definitely improved a ton recently. Toxiic in the lead now, actually gets Rw9 onto his goal line and slams a shot in that doesn't really any hope of going in. Rw9 being forced into defense by Toxic's stellar kickoff. Toxiic is very well known for his kickoff, historically in 1v1. He's got some excellent kickoff adaptation. And it's not just about keeping his opponent guessing the kickoff itself. His continuations are incredibly impressive as well. Low boost pressure play, ground game. Really keeps his opponent on low boost for extended periods of time. Rw9 has worked this one into a midfield play that Toxiic has immediately interfered with. Aerial shot by Rw9. on target, but saved by Toxiic, who's landed pretty slowly in his own net. And then here comes Rw9 off the sidewall. You'd usually back him to score from these kind of positions, but that first touch was not that threatening. Toxiic slaps him into the back corner. The boost spawns for Toxiic. And Rw9 nearly angle shoots it into the slightly open net. Oh, great wall shot. Rw9 has been very complimentary today when his opponents have outplayed him. Toxiic really quick to the wall here. Perfect first touch to set up that shot from distance. The Toxiic not wanting to wave dash there in case he just gave Rw9 a favorable bump in the back of his car. Toxiic, who recently won the ATR Cup for EU with Oski. You know, he might not have had the greatest 1v1 results recently, but that was a fantastic 2v2 result for him. Showing that overall as a player, he's definitely in form, and he's in form for this comeback. 6 goals in a row for Toxiic. Consistent stops on Rw9 at one end, and a bunch of consistent outplays at the other end as well. Toxiic go back corner boost. And ball. And now another counter attack. Beautiful control. Toxiic jumping over the bump. And then the delayed dodge. It's a counter attack before Rw9 can get anywhere near him. The 7 goals in a row against Rw9 is an impressive stat line. This is kind of getting into card change territory, I would say. Toxiic stops Rw9 one more time as well. It's all going wrong for Rw9 in this game. It started off fine. Oh, what a wave dash demo that is. Toxiic can make it 8 in a row here. Fakes a hook shot. Tries to sneak it through the near post. Misses. But that actually does result in Rw9 scoring. Didn't look like it would, but Toxiic was a bit hesitant and then a bit slow to go for that. But Toxiic wins the next kickoff, makes it 8, and Rw9 is down by 4 once again. It's a great kickoff strat for Toxiic there. Rw9 calls next and goes to the menu. We are going to see a card change. Yeah, Toxiic loves to half flip kickoff in ones. Rw9 just gave it straight to him for the shot. Someone earlier on saying Toxiic just wave dash recovery kickoffs. He's far from that. He's not just wave dash recovery kickoffs. He does love to fake sometimes. Loves to delay. He's just all around got a really good kickoff repertoire that anyone is going to struggle against. All right, we're waiting for Rw9 to get back in here. This is your every series reminder to use !Smith in Twitch chat or just scroll down to the YouTube description to sign up to the next and the final Salt Mine Qual. I'm actually just trying to figure out in my head how many more upload days I have, because at some point during today's stream, it will be too late for my YouTube viewers who are watching this to actually sign up. Let me just take a look at where we're at with the YouTube upload schedule right now. Yeah, we've got some ATR Cup 2v2 matches tomorrow. And that means that these Salt Mine matches will be uploaded. Well, this one will be uploaded on Monday. So yeah, you're getting into last chance territory pretty much. The last day that you can sign up for EU Salt Mine Qual 4, the last qual, is Tuesday the 19th of November. And the last day you can sign up for NA is Wednesday the 20th. So don't miss out. Last chance to support the event and the one scene. And last chance to run into one of these guys in the open qual. One of them is not going to make it today. One of them is going to be out. Oh, is it !! sign up now for the Arm the Rebels one? Yeah, Arm the Rebels is 1v1 next week, so if you want to sign up for Arm the Rebels, you do not need a friend. We're doing 1v1, and then we'll go back to 2v2 the week after. I think you guys have been enjoying the mixture of, you know, Arm the Rebels 2s, Salt Mine 1s. I think they complement each other quite well. Rw9 playing like he's sitting more than 6 inches from the screen. Wait till he leans forward. Yeah, maybe he locked himself in now after one game loss. He has switched to the Fennec. The Octane wasn't doing it for him. Let's see what the Fennec can pull out. It's a similar start to the game. Rw9 did have a 3-goal lead before losing 7 goals in a row in game 1. But Toxic's looked up to it today. He's looked up to the task. His only loss so far today is at the hands of Shadi, who has, of course, qualified. So if there's one player you're allowed to lose to, it's the guy who did finish top seed. Oh, did I forget to update the Twitch title? Standard. Standard stuff. Pretty much forget every single series. Thanks for the reminder. So Rw9 looking to get a glancing blow on that ball. Completely misses, but he does bail out to the mid boost and then challenges immediately. This is a super aggressive challenge. Toxic was behind it with a strong 50. And improves his position to the midfield. Early flick over to Rw9, who bumped Toxic as he missed the ball. Rw9 does not look like he's interested in backing down in this matchup. He keeps flinging himself forward into the play. And once again, he has done just that. Flown in for a high challenge, missed it, but does recover. And I guess if he can keep recovering like this, then this is viable to do this. He can keep just going. Wall shot by Rw9, saved by Toxic. The Toxic's counter-attack this time does not land, and Toxic is giving the ball away. It's going to be 3-0 Rw9. Certainly a playstyle adjustment for Rw9. It's been hyper-aggression in this second game. He's just trusting himself to be the quicker player. It does look more like the Rw9 we expected in Salt Mine 4. Even there, Rw9 with the super late fake drive challenge in the back corner. He's thinking, well, I might clip Toxic here, might be able to get something. But the fast recovery of the drive challenge in the back corner makes it a very viable play. Toxic has to back down. Rw9 in the hunt for 4 goals. It's a soft touch underneath the ball, followed by the volley. Just into the back corner. Rw9 with a good first touch. Toxic staying well away from danger there. Now it's Rw9 who's in danger, has to be careful. Avoids Toxic's demo. Toxic is going to come back from 3 down for the second game in a row. You'll have to start doing that soon. Lets the ball bounce off the post. It was very nearly inside of the post bounce there. Toxic air dribble bump against one of the hardest players to air dribble bump. And he lands it. Now Rw9 did try to go over the top of Toxic there, but Toxic was too quick. Just arrived at the scene a long time before the ball did. If Rw9 picked up on that, he might try to fake jump next time and let Toxic fly over him. Because Toxic did not wait for the ball and fly right in front of it. There was a bit of a gap between Toxic and the ball and that air dribble bump. Excellent pre-flip by Rw9 to deflect the ball away from the front of the net. Now takes his time in the second clear ball as well. Toxic with plenty of time to come back, has dribbled it back. It nearly goes in though. That almost bounced straight into the net off the back corner, which would have been incredibly unlucky. And now Toxic's giving it away. It's 4-1 Rw9. Huge let-off as Toxic tried to center that to himself. It just hits the near post back wall. And it's a set-up for Rw9 to score. Rw9 5-1, much better game for him. Managed to stifle the comeback nice and early. Still plenty of time for Toxic. Let's see if he can start to build a comeback with this shot. He does. Rw9 wasn't really in the play here. Where did he go? Did he just miss this boost? Oh, wow, yeah, he totally missed it. Thought about going for the boost, then he kind of changed his mind, and then he decided, nah, I'm going to go for it, and missed it. Very hesitant play there. Rw9 in the back corner. Does well with the following kickoff. It's bouncing on target. Toxic saves, though. And he does get to the back corner boost before Rw9 can steal it away. Toxic with the next goal as well. And Rw9 for the second play in a row is not even in his net to attempt to save. Leaves the ball, goes to the back corner, and his net is wide open. Super weird to see Rw9 making that same misplay twice in a row. A player with so much 1v1 experience playing for the boost over the ball. But that's more like it. Rw9 top bins with the ground shot. Just perfect. Nothing Toxic could do against that one. Rw9's aerial attack seems to backfire a lot. It has backfired a lot today, but it's also worked out a lot today. Depends what game you look at. You know, game to game, Rw9 has been either exceptional or looking a bit rusty. That's a nice save. Rw9 lands clean as well. Toxic going to try and keep the pressure on. Rw9 this time does get to the back corner to grab the boost and still makes it back to his net afterwards. And Toxic calls next at 7-3. So we've got a tie series. It's better by Rw9. I think the Fennec. Yeah, it looks like the car he's probably going to finish the rest of the series in. But we'll see. He's been changing car and preset a lot today. Have there been any Salt Mine main event yet? No Salt Mine main event yet. The main events are in December. So the remaining schedule for Salt Mine from now, today is the third qualifier, of course, for Salt Mine EU, Salt Mine 4 EU. Later on tonight, we're going to have Salt Mine 4 NA. Third qualifier, we're going to know 6 out of 8 of the players for both of the main events. And then next week will be the final qualifier, the last chance to qualify for the Salt Mine main events. After that, we're going to have 2 weeks with no Salt Mine. So last week of November, first week of December, there will be no Salt Mine. Third week of December, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be NA main event. And the fourth week of December will be the EU main event again on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The specific dates for that is 18th to, it's the second week of December for NA, 11th to 13th of December, and then the 18th to 20th of December for EU. CN8er, thanks for the 8-month Prime. Welcome back to the channel. Oh, good finish by Rw9. Never let Toxic out of defense after that initial self-pass off the post for Toxic. Actually just led to more pressure for Rw9 against him. So there's been a lot of people coming to Twitch chat and saying this person's going to play in the last Salt Mine qual, that person's going to play. We've had somebody today come in and say TRK says he might play. We've had someone else say Naupo said he might play. Apparently Jack is probably playing in it. Diaz might go again. We've got the loser of this will obviously be in it. The loser of this versus Tempo will be in it. It's going to potentially be a really, really stacked event. And who knows, you might see returns of players like Vatira, Durali, and only 2 of them will make it, is the crazy part. It's going to be ridiculously stacked if the full lineup shows up. I've got to shout out the NA one scene right now, by the way, because every ones player in NA is active. All the top ones guys in North America have been somewhat active, either in ATR Cups or Salt Mine Quals or both. Whereas in EU, we've had more players taking time off from the game mode. And EU MENA, that is NA and Sam. Well, Sam is pretty much, Diaz and Wisty these days, a little bit of Swift. Much better turnout for North America for the first time. The delayed kickoff, actually completely faked, I should say, by Rw9. Toxic actually gives it to him. He's going to make it back and save the long shot. And outplays Rw9's diving challenge as well. Confident finish. That was maybe an unnecessarily confident finish. Is the can I leak any players who have signed up? I don't know if there are any notable players signed up yet. A lot of the notable players usually just wait until the very end. Then they sign up on the last day. I don't know why they do this. Because pretty much every event that happens, one of them will message us and say, "Oh no, I forgot to sign up. Can you add me?" And we have to say no. No, we can't, because you had a week to sign up and you got reminded, you didn't reply, and you didn't sign up. So GG. It wasn't even like a loss to the check-in bot situation. It's a loss to the sign-up bot situation. Yeah, at the moment there are. I don't think there are notable sign-ups that I can tease. It should be all public information, though. You can head over to the Start GG page for Saltmine and see for yourself. If you click on attendees, you'll see what players are in there. Low-scoring, tense game here in Game 3. Toxiic going to try and tie it, and he does with a simple double jump pop over Rw9's challenge. Of course, Toxiic is so known for his flicks in this position that Rw9 didn't want to wait and find out how good the flick was going to be, and as soon as he made a move to challenge, Toxiic jumped over it. Has Zen tried to join yet? No, Zen hasn't been active in ones recently. Yeah, he's probably the highest rated player who hasn't played in any of the ATR Cups or Saltmine for 1v1. He did play in the ATR Cup for 2v2 though. That's a huge challenge by Rw9. Not afraid, even after losing out on the last one, he just sends it again. That's something you got to do in Rocket League sometimes, even when your previous challenge got snuffed out. Just go again. Just make sure you're hiding behind the ball in your approach and full send it. Excellent height matching there by Rw9, just tracking the ball all the way back down to the ground. Can't slot before Toxic's recovery though. Toxiic opting for the ground play. That bounce would have been a nice one to air dribble with as well, but he's going for the flick in the setup, and instead air dribble bumps afterwards. This time it's a slow one, and once again it's worked. Rw9 flips away in case it's a flick. Toxiic goes straight for him and sends him into his own net. It's delayed kickoff for Rw9 this time. Toxic's going to grab possession. Ceiling shot. And the low fake as well. Aerial shots follow up. It's off the post and out. Well, it's as close as you're going to get to having a goal, but no luck for Toxiic in that play. Rw9 did enough. Now Rw9 bumps Toxiic out of the game. Takes the touch to make sure that the open net will be secured. What to do if the wrong Epic account is selected when you try to sign up? There's a Saltmine 4 support server on Discord. If you go there and you ping Terrence, I'm sure he'll be able to help you. Shout out Tiny Terry in the Twitch chat, who's been adminning all the quals, helping out all of you guys with some great problems. There's always some really funny admin requests every single event that we're having a laugh about. One that we had yesterday was particularly funny. Let me read this out to you as we get into the business end of this game. Actually, I'll read it after this game is over because it's going to take a second, but I've got it loaded, so you're not going to believe some of the stuff people are requesting admin for. Meanwhile, Toxiic, 30 seconds left. Flick goes high, but not high enough to go over Rw9's head. Rw9 with 33 boost. Trying to space Toxiic off the game. Toxiic stays in a safe enough position though and takes control. Final 15 seconds. Toxiic from the ground. Doesn't get enough on the flick to put it over Rw9 again. And now he's kind of forced to go all in. Ceiling shot from a super wide angle. Toxiic actually managed to get Rw9 to back off there, but so did he. And now he's in an even tougher position. Goal line save. Toxiic with a 0-second catch. And back into the air he goes. So far so good, but he's immediately lost control. Oh no, Toxiic has skied it. And it is going to be 2-1 Rw9. Right, I'm going to go find that admin request. That's really the funny admin request and read it out to you guys at the start of the next game, because you just have to hear this. I swear, like every single week we get some absolute banger admin requests in the Saltmine Quals. I swear some of you guys are trolling us. You're just signing up to the tournament and then saying the dumbest stuff in the Start GG chat. Yeah. Oh, nah. Wait. Okay, I found it. Yeah, so I don't know what the exact timer is on Start GG. We usually use a 15-minute DQ timer for main event stuff and stuff like this. That's where you start to forfeit games if you're 15 minutes late. I think it's like 5 or something. Is it 5 minutes, Terry? If you don't check in 5 minutes time before from your match start time, you just get you start getting DQ'd, I believe. But okay, there is a player called Vosky. Vosky, if you're in chat, identify yourself. I know you're all gonna say it's me, smile. You're all very funny. So Vosky ran into Seidu in round 1. Seidu, who beat Rawas last time in Qual 2. And Seidu said, alright, Seidu joined the lobby and then he made a moderator request because his opponent didn't show up. So yeah, Terry confirmed the player wasn't in the lobby, Vosky wasn't there. So he moved Seidu on to the next round in the tournament so he could keep playing. 2 hours later, Vosky shows up in the chat and says, "Let's go!" Question mark. Q? Question mark? Add me. And then he wrote his name in chat so he could be added. Requested a moderator because he wasn't getting a reply. 3 hours late to his match, by the way. He's not getting a reply, so he requests a moderator. Terry comes to the chat and says, "This match was 3 hours ago." And then he replies, by the way, he's using all caps for all of these messages. He's all caps. "Let's go, Q." Then he writes in all caps, "Is there another match?" Question mark. Terry, no, actually, it's even better than that. Terry said the match was 3 hours ago and cleared the moderator request. He said the match 3 hours ago, cleared the moderator request, and then left. Vosky says, "Is there another match?" Requests a moderator again. And then says, "A show match?" Question mark. Okay. Question mark. Question mark again. So basically, I think what happened is he was really annoyed that he missed his match by 3 hours. And he tried to use that as a negotiation tactic to get a show match instead of the tournament match that he missed by 3 hours. And then Jerry said, "No, this is single elimination." And cleared the moderator request again. So yes, honestly, some of the mod requests are brilliant. You guys have got to keep them coming. Keep the demands coming. Nice fake there by Rawas, by the way. Oh yeah, Bodzio. You guys remember Bodzio, the guys who 2v1, like he brought in his mate to try and 2v1 Matt in ATR Cup? Do you guys remember Bodzio? Yeah, he's back at it again in every qualifier, doing something else that's completely against the rules. This time he just had somebody else play for him. Bodzio signed up, made it through round 1, and then he was up against Diaz, so he didn't even join. He just had one of his mates who's better than him join and play instead. Didn't work. Diaz obviously won that, but yeah, he was just spectating the match. He signed up to the match, or he signed up to the tournament, and then he just joined to spectate and told his teammate, told one of his friends to play. Bodzio is coming up with creative solutions to just not being very good at Rocket League every single time he's in a qualifier. It's unbelievable. You think he's done with the creative solutions, but no, he's got more. Genius. Sorry, who are you on about? That's funny. If you don't know what I'm on about, go to my YouTube channel. There's a video called, you might hear two of my voice here. I'm loading a video to see what it's called. Sorry if you hear two of me. Okay, I think I did it fast enough so you didn't. I've got a video that I uploaded like a month ago called "These Players Tried to Cheat in My Rocket League Tournament." So yeah, go to that video and watch it. It's hilarious. They've kept trying to cheat in every future tournament that we've ran. So yes, I'd love if you all sign up for Salt Mine and ATR and stuff, but you probably shouldn't cheat. Oh my goodness, Rawas' crossbar to flick from well inside his own half, mid-air. Well, I've been rambling here. He's up 5-2 for all of the radio listeners. Sorry for rambling, but that is just so funny to me. I had to talk about it. I know you guys have been enjoying the story time about quals. So, yeah, there's plenty more. I can actually tell you more if you want. Just let me know in the comments. I'll tell you more funny stories of people's funny admin requests. All right, Toxic's got some work to do. He's going to be out of today's qual if he doesn't start coming back, and start coming back soon. Rw9 has certainly leveled up here and started to produce more impressive level with every passing game. Rw9 bashes one over from distance. Looking to just close this one out consistently, it seems. Trying to maintain the lead he's got with pressure. Toxic bangs one off the near post. He can't get around it in time to shoot again before Rw9 is back into play. Huge pre-jump by Rw9. Toxic didn't see it coming, and Rw9's wall shot is good for 7-2. Toxic had no idea Rw9 was challenging here. Calls GG's. I think he's realized that Rw9 has found the preset for him and leveled up a bit too far for today. So GG's. Rw9 will get a second shot at tempo. Qualification match coming up next against the Great Dane. Toxic will have to go again in Qual 4. Last chance next week for him to make main event. Yeah, that was more like it from Rw9 at the end there. That was the confidence, the speed that we expect to see from him.